Fun night in Conway. Bears roll up the Little Rock Trojans 69-54 to even the season series at 1 apiece and break an 11-game losing streak. And, Coach, we have talked many times over the last couple of years about how it can't become a rivalry until you start giving back a little bit. And you gave it back to him in a big way tonight, especially on the defensive end. You really won it down there.
Yeah, I thought our guys did a really nice job of correcting some of the things that we didn't do over in Little Rock a week ago, and especially on the defensive end. I thought everything that they got on the offensive end was contested or it was tough. And then we did a better job rebounding, even though they out-rebounded us, I think, by 4. At the second half, we kept them off the offensive glass, and that was a big factor.
5 of 25 from 3, and yet you win by 15.
You know, I showed the guys on the board what we shot. I said we shot 20% from three-point line, about 41% overall, 59 from the line. I said, if you just look at those stats, you'd think you lost the game. But I said, this is the way you win conference championships. You have to win games like this. You got to be better on the defensive end and in the toughness categories, because sometimes you just don't make shots. And Little Rock's going to be one of the better defensive teams we see all year. I mean, West does an incredible job of getting them to play hard. They get up on you. They get up into your space, and you don't get clean looks. So we knew it'd be tough to score, but I thought tonight the difference was that we defended real well.
This was an entertaining basketball game too, Coach. I mean, and again, we talked about trying to build up that rivalry. The intensity was here. The fans, the players, the coaches were certainly very much into it. I mean, it was really a good atmosphere for a college basketball game tonight.
You know, I looked around. The place had a lot of people here, and I really appreciate that. Our fans driving home, I'm thankful and grateful for them coming out. I hope they'll come back. And then there was a great contingency from Little Rock also. So I think that one of these days, both buildings are going to be filled when we're playing each other. And I think people in this area, in the Central Arkansas area, when you got Laura and UCA playing anything, they ought to show up. It's a lot of fun. It's great rivalry. And, like I said, hopefully us winning a game now turns it into a little bit of a rivalry. We haven't really upheld our end of the bargain until tonight.
Hayden, Coach, you brought him off the bench again, and he continues to really play well in that capacity. 8 points, 7 rebounds, 5 blocks, and he's been amazing on that part of it. The last couple of games, he's been a real impactor at the rim as he's gotten closer to 100% health.
Yeah, he's jumping a whole lot better. And, the thing is, he brings something we haven't had since Jake Zuloff, and that's a shot blocker, but we also get the offense on the other end. And that last 3 just went halfway down and came out. As he gets more comfortable, he's going to be really, really a weapon on the outside because he can shoot that ball. He just needs a little bit more confidence. But I loved his interior defense. I thought he rebounded a whole lot better tonight, and we certainly needed that.
Yeah, Jordan's another guy, Coach. Same thing as the last time around. They really made it tough on him defensively, doubled him quite a bit. He did pull down 7 rebounds. I thought he was fantastic. Had a great little tip in there on the offensive glass, chasing down a miss by Kamba. Ends up with 18 points, but they were hard-fought, a couple of assists, a steal. I thought he had a good overall game, just didn't have a particularly good shooting night against good defense.
Yeah, and I thought second half he had some good looks. He just didn't go in, and that's a credit to them. When you are playing someone tough on the defensive end, all of a sudden you get a wide-open look, you rush it a little bit. And I thought a couple of his jumpers, he really rushed them. But I did like the fact that he played a good floor game. He rebounded the ball. I thought he defended really, really well. And, overall, that's what you look for from your best player. He's got to not only score, he's got to do other things, and Jordan did that tonight.
You guys go back above 500 now with 2 games left before you get into conference schedule, and Morehead State first up, and that's a chance to obviously sweep the season series with them before you head out to Oregon where, hey, look, you guys might be the best West Coast team that doesn't play on the West Coast. 3 times you played out there, you shot over 50% each time from the three-point line, but first things first, obviously a big opportunity to get to 7-5 and guarantee yourself a winning record in the non-conference.
Yeah, that's a big goal of ours, and, we're going to take the next 3 days off. We have finals this week, and so we'll give them Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Matt Shabinsky and I are going to hit the road for a couple days of recruiting, and then we'll reconvene on Wednesday. Hopefully that 3 days will give them a little rest. We've been burning the candle the last few weeks here, and then we'll get ready for Morehead. They were a handful for us here the first go around. We know it's not going to be easy, so we're looking forward to the challenge. challenge, and we would love to finish over 500 before we get to conference.
Yeah, that was another game you guys were able to win with defense, and now really getting serious about protecting this home floor. Undefeated at the Farris Center so far in some tough games.
Yeah, this is becoming a good place, for us. Our guys have confidence here. Our fans really help us. I thought they got really nice and loud tonight. The guys like that environment, and that's one of our goals is not to lose at home. And so far, so good.
Yeah, congratulations on the win. I know you guys really had this one circled after that first loss to Little Rock, and I know you weren't feeling up to 100%. It was good to see you getting back here the last couple of games. You feel a little different in the matchup tonight?
Yes, sir. Just my ankle was finally feeling better, both of them. It's not 100% right now, but it's getting up there, and today was the best it's felt in a while.
Yeah.
So just we wanted to make sure we close off the game this time instead of getting up to an 11-point lead at halftime and losing it. So just wanted to finish off this game and get the win against Little Rock.
Yeah, I know you guys fell short at San Francisco, but the last 3 games you've really kind of taken a big step forward, I think. What have you noticed as being in the middle of all that as far as what's been working so well for you guys?
I think it's really been our defense. We've just been focusing on that, and defense turns to offense. And this game we've got a lot of fast break layups, and just they shot, I think Coach said it was like 25% or something, and our defense turns into offense, and if our offense is going, like we got a really good team.
Yeah, well, and tonight it wasn't going, and you were still able to win by double digits, so it was fun to see. And then when you combo it and shoot it well and play great defense like you did at Cal, we see what can happen there in a 27-point win over a Power 5 team. But
yes,
tell me about, I guess, the mindset going forward. I know you guys have a big week, and for a freshman, I'm sure focusing on the classwork this week with finals coming up, that's going to be a key for you.
For sure. Got 3 finals on Monday, so that's going to be tough. But, Coach, we don't have practice Sunday, Monday, or Tuesday, so it'll be good to focus on the books. And after that's over, get back in the gym and get ready for another road trip before Christmas.
Yeah, well, when you were healthy, you were playing very well as a starter, and I know Coach has brought you off the bench the last couple of games. Tanner's actually, I think, he's played better as a starter. I think you've obviously made a huge impact off the bench. Despite his nose, obviously, he's made a big impact as a starter. But, I think you played really well off the bench, too. And as you get healthier, I think you could probably be used in any which way. But what's that been for you? What's it been like for you the last couple of games coming off the bench as opposed to starting?
It's been fine. Me and Coach talked about it, and just it takes the pressure off me. And, I understand what he was saying. And if whatever I can do to contribute to the team, that's my mindset, and just battling through this ankle injury and just trying to get whatever I can do to help the team. That's my mindset going in.
Yeah, you and DeAndre especially, and Matthew has as well. I mean, you guys have really made the transition nicely. Has it been about what you expected as far as moving to the college level?
Mm-hmm. I think so. I think going to the prep school, me, DeAndre, and Matthew, that really helped us, and we were playing against college level teams, and coming here, it's been somewhat of adjustment, but not as big as I thought. So,
what's it been like playing with DeAndre? He's awfully special. I haven't been around too many guys that are better as far as seeing a play sort of 2 steps ahead of everybody else.
Mm-hmm. Man, I love playing with DeAndre last year. Just it seems like he finds me wherever he's driving to the hoop and just throws it up for a lob. And just me and him have a great chemistry going in from last year to this year, and just so much fun playing with him.
Yeah, think about that. You guys are doing that last year at a prep school, and then just a few nights ago, you're doing it in Berkeley against a Pac-12 team, and you guys get the alley-oop on the break, and that has to be kind of surreal, I would think.
Yeah, I mean, it's a dream come true playing at such a high level, and love playing with DeAndre, and just everyone on the team is just great.
Yeah.
And
safe to say the future's bright for Bear basketball, huh?
I think so. I think we're ready to make some noise in conference play coming up soon.
Yeah, I think you guys might finish a little better than 11th.
I think so.
I think so, too.
Just got to stay humble and keep working.
That's exactly right. I don't think that's going to be a problem for you. You're the man.